Season 71 ended just a few weeks ago, breaking records in all power ranking categories. Some were so unbelievable, so if I wouldn't see them with my own two eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Hey guys, it's Uncle Mish and we're gonna do the Season 71 power rankings. As I said before, all records were broken last season. It was just a crazy season and we'll make a walkthrough through everything happened. We'll start with some facts. We still have 134 countries in Hattrick and approximately 207,000 teams, active users or active teams in Hattrick. It's a drop of 5k from last season and it's quite sad. Hopefully things will start growing in Hattrick in the foreseeable future. We know the hats are doing some stuff to improve. So the cut for the power ranking is still 64, which means an average rating of 16.75. 81 team got into the power ranking, and that's 4 teams more than last season. But it's not all, because the biggest improvement will be in the 600 club. We'll speak about this later on. So the bottom half of the power ranking teams ranked from 56 to 81, that's their place, and they all averaged 16.75 average rating to get into the power rankings. You could see their names here. Kudos for everyone getting here. Next slide will be average ratings of 65 to 67. This means higher ratings, 17 mythical, average mythical, from low to high. And one team that I want to mention, in place 54 we have United. United we stand divided with Paul, and they scored 580 hatstats, but on an away match. As always, it's quite difficult to get here, because if you are being man-marked, your ratings will drop, and it's only on the ratings. And as you can see here, the highest ranked teams here are at place 21, which means that we have 20 teams getting into the super prestigious 600 club. So even better results for those teams, and congratulations for places 21 to 55 for getting here, averaging hatstats from 580 to 598. Some of them were really close. The best countries, so we have Romania sending 7 representatives to the power ranking video, Norway with 6, Estonia with 5, Spain with 5, Belgium 4, Switzerland 3, Greece 3, Sweden 3. We have a bunch of countries with 2 or 1, but the most represented countries are those. Congrats. And now, the prestigious 600 club. Let me take a sip of coffee before we continue. We have Winnie the Pooh here with a very relaxed situation. He is welcoming every club here. Some are returning ones and some are new. So we'll start from place 20, and they are from Ireland. The team from Ireland, basically it's the second team of a German manager called Stefan. He is getting 600 on the spot to get here. We'll go through them pretty quickly, because the most important things will happen in the end. But one thing to mention, that we have twice as many teams in the 600 club this season than the one before. 20 teams got into the 600 club in season 71, while only 10 got there in the previous season. That's an amazing improvement, and more teams scoring higher and higher ratings in Hattrick. At place 19 we have Sicarius from Spain and his team Valinor Knicks, 601 hatstats. At 18 we have Romanian manager Mariuska and his team Brotaki with 601 at 17th place, and he was ranked in the power rankings in the 600 club last season. Also, the Norwegian manager Torvald Tigis and Faraganga. He did quite well in the Hattrick Masters this season. Yeah, he was 6th place last season, now only 17, but as I said before, the ratings are getting higher. He scored 602 in this power ranking. 16th place, 603 hatstats from Argentina, Chuck Bass. Yeah, 603 gets him to 16th place. Rank 15 with 606, another Argentinian team, and the team called Strikers. Lord Friedrich is their manager. Quite nice, 606 at home. Rank 14 from Paraguay, and that's the second team of a Portuguese manager, Nuno Crocs, Paraguay Thunders, also 606. At 13th place from Denmark, Lausted, Architect Gronau. He's getting the 13th place with 607 hatstats. At 12, we have from Bulgaria, Nuclear Man, Nofominic with 607 also. And at rank 11, let me represent you a Brazilian team, Audeze. They were a few times, I think, in my videos with Daniel from the Hattrick Masters. Their manager, Mito86, with 608 hatstats. He is getting ranked number 11. Now, as you can see here, the ratings are quite high, a lot of teams here, and at rank 10, from Romania, Gabriel Rico, Team Rico, 609 hatstats. Now, the Big 10, the highest places. So, from Sweden, Vardium and his team Brute Force, I think it's Brute Force, if to translate correctly, 613. This amount of hatstats previous season, last season, will get him second, and now he's only 9th place. So congrats from the Swedish team. And at rank 8 from Spain we have Mr. Sandman. Give me a dream. Tornado Lau Lacanse, 615 hatstats. Congrats, nice ratings here. At rank 7 from Romania, another Romanian manager, Rafaelo. He was training national team or under 20 team or both previously. 617 hatstats from his team, from his Romanian team, and this gives him place number 7 in the power ranking. Place 6, and already a magical, it's not a magical, it's a misclick, sorry, so don't mind the magical rating, I'll show it later on. But one cool thing, this 617 rating, it's an away match from the Spanish team, from the manager Casinas, Messi, Robinho and Silva. That's amazing. 617 on an away match. This gives him rank number 6, but not the magical average. Oh, my bad, it is the magical average. His opponent was a 16 average. He is a 18 average. Sorry about this. So, going to rank number 5, and here another magical rating, and a cool thing here, that's the Nigerian team of Mod Koran from Holland, Koran's Canoes, and he's still at 5th place. Last season he was ranked 5th in the season 70 power ranking. Season 71, nothing changed apart from the ratings. He has 627 hatstats. That's amazing. That's much higher than he had previous season. And just imagine, 627, it's not good enough to be the best rating of the season, so you have a lot to expect. And rank 4, still not even in the top 3. This season, season 70, season 71, my bad, Legend Trophy winner. So he just won the Legend Trophy this season among the most senior teams in Hattrick, and you have an interview up and coming with him. So from Russia, William, his team called Breeze 6-0. And I missed the top. You know what? This one I want to correct right now. It's a 631 hat stats. It's not. It's not less. I'll correct it immediately for William because we don't want him to be at 606. It's 671. Congrats, William. So this is you. Okay, now it's all good. And you want to see the top three. I want to see the top three. But something not even like huge happened in the individual power rankings. In the individual power rankings, we had a huge boost of ratings in the midfield, attack, and defense. I really didn't believe when I saw it, but it actually happened. An improvement of 3 levels in the midfield. Last season, the best individual midfield was 22. Right now, it's 25, and it's not merely 25. They are not scratching 25. It's 25.75. You could see here. Amazing midfield rating. And for the attack, a 4-level improvement. A divine plus 20, a divine plus 6. 26 attack ratings. They just averaged this having 24.5 in the right attack side, 22.5 in the left attack side, and 31.25 in the center attack. So this is huge. 26 attack ratings, yeah, amazing. Almost 26 midfield, mind-blowing, but check this stat. A defense of 41. It's a divine plus 21. The plus is bigger than the divine. So an average of 41 defense, and it's slightly higher even than the 41. So you could see here, right defense 42, a center defense of 41.5, and a left defense of 41.75. One thing to mention, so it was pretty easily done because he was playing against a very weak team. Even without attack ratings, he scored a lot of goals, and the pullback mechanism brought him higher and higher ratings. He started this game with an average of 31, 32, 33 defense, which is still amazing. But then with the pullback, he averaged 41 defense. And I don't know if anyone could break this in the near future. And speaking about record that it will be very hard to break in the near future, let me show you the top 3 of this season. And the top 3 of the season are the all-time top that I ever saw in Hattrick. And since I'm doing the power ranking from season 68, and all the Hattrick posts and threads on global that I saw, also I haven't seen higher rating than this. So let's start. Third place from Slovenia, Tomek Porhoz Spartanki. So he would be the highest rating in every other season except from this one. It's not good enough. 657. Only the bronze medal in season 78. That's an utopian 19 average rating. And it's so huge that I'm showing you the results, the match as well. He's not playing against a weak team also. His opponent has 17 defense and 17 attack with no rating in the middle, but still an amazing fit. 657 head stats. Let's see what's happening in second place. From Russia, another Russian team. We had a Russian team in fourth place, and now Antoksas from Russia and his team T-Punki. He's getting 669. 669. Amazing. An utopian rating. Again, I'm showing you the results. Again, he's not playing against a weak opponent. He's playing against a competitive opponent, and those are his rating. He won this game 669, and again, not good enough for first place. So what was the highest all-time rating in Hattrick? for this season, but also for any other season. And that's one of the most decorated managers, and that's not a joke, that's not a bot team, but this team is a bot team right now. If you'll want to search it, I'll link you the all the teams in the spreadsheet that I'm leaving you if you want to check this out. So rank 1, it's not a bot team. He was a very decorated, and he is a very decorated manager from Spain. His name is Ercanto. This team was called HI Hattrick International, Dundee de Tasmania, and he scored 676 hatstats in this game. So, oh, and again, a misclick from me. Oh my god, what am I doing? Just for comparison, I did it obviously. Like I did it on purpose. So 630 was the highest rating last season, and just to show you that we had an improvement of 46 headstat ratings. Oh, mind blowing! 36 headstats increase in the first place of the power ranking. So why is this team a bot team right now? I spoke to Ercanto, and one thing, he is pretty upset with the fact that Hattrick international teams, even if they are winning trophies, they are not participating in the Hattrick Masters. So he closed this team, he opened another team in another country. It would be his second team in Spain, but he is winning a lot of trophies for even like any team he is managing. He's a superb trader, and he's generating a lot of money and be able to buy a lot of players. So that was the first place. Ercanto, you scored the highest rating in all-time hat-trick, and it's good enough to be ranked 1 in season 71. I don't know if someone will be able to beat it, but having placed second and placed third pretty close to this second place was only 7 head stats points from this, so I think maybe it could happen, and I don't know. I should open a 650, 650 club, but do you think anyone will be ever able to breach the 700 head stats? That would be an amazing. So my best rating for season 71, Sherlock, they scored 301, they are not competitive. Black Sabbath, they are improving, an improvement of 40 head stat points, something like this. 481, I think this season I might break the 500 barrier, and hopefully in 2 or 3 seasons Black Sabbath will reach the 600 club. I really want to join Winnie the Pooh's Gentleman's Club, and my Sao Tome team, they are not competitive, 162 head stats. But yeah, what was your best ratings this season? Please share. Again, I'm showing only the league matches, no cup matches are here, but if you have very high ratings that you scored in season 71 or the previous season, share it with me, write it in the comments. I will gladly add it at least to the spreadsheet that I will be sharing with all of you. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. You are welcome to like and subscribe, but mostly remember that Hattrick, it's more than a game, it's a community, and I want to wish you a wonderful next season. Also, see you around.